Alrighty guys, I'm back. Y'all saw that hashtag short video. This is the one that was towed in, would not pull. Remember we was looking in between here, saw the was pissing out. Alright guys, chasing a transmission leak. I'm having a hard time finding it. Uh-oh. Oh wow. Oh, right there guys. Oh no, something came through the... That is the transmission cooler. This car came in for not pulling. That is why the transmission will not pull. Maybe something on the road debris went through there. Yeah, there go all my fluid down here. Alright guys, I gotta get a red transmission fluid out of the cooler. Well, told you I was gonna try to upsell a transmission service, guys. 60,000 miles. This 62 TE should be serviced. And what I mean by service is replacing the filter, which is this, okay, and the fluid. Okay, now we don't use a gasket on a 62 TE. We use RTB. It seals better. All right, so I'm going to do a trans service. I got 5 quarts of fluid over there, and see what we got here. Cooler. All right, I'll already start opening this. In fact, I'll already start repair. Got to get the panel off, guys. It's just push pins that was in here, so now I can lift up on it. There is the cooler right there. Okay, held on by 10mm bolts. All right, and the hardest part you're gonna have is the hoses that attach right here. Okay, so once you get those hoses off, these little pins, some guys got a tool for that. I just use a pick and dig it out of there, put it all in place. So let me get this replaced and get this pan off and do a service so we can go drive this car after I'm done. Yes guys, gotta verify that it's fixed. All right, don't just put on parts and don't verify that it's fixed. Plus you got to verify that you got the right amount of fluid. And look at this guys, me, because I'm very conscious of my image, I will take this over to the detail department and steam clean this. Okay, see all that fluid down there? Yes, that's from the leak. All right, so I will be steam cleaning that. All right, let me get to work, guys. I got work to do. Alrighty, guys, I got the grill off so you can get a better view of what I'm about to do. But before I do that, I want to explain something to you guys. Now, I know a lot of guys looked at the newness of this car and automatically, there y'all go, jumping on the car maker's bandwagon or jumping on their, on their case. Oh, I can't believe that car's still new. It's like a what did I say? This is 2018 or 2019. There's no way it should be trans problems already. Guys, that's why warranties are put into place, okay, for things. That's why you have car insurance, just in case you have an accident. Just because the car is new don't mean you're not going to have any problem. But some of you guys in the comments are just, whew, and I'm cool with it because I love comments for one, and I'm going to respond back no matter what way I respond back. I'm going to do that, but I want to explain something to you. Be careful how you always dog out a car maker. Now, all right, now take a look at this, guys. This is what I'm getting ready to replace this cooler, right? Transmission fluid leaking everywhere, and the car stopped pulling. So when a car stopped pulling, first thing come to mind is transmission problems. First thing come to some of you guys' mind is already. All right, so here's why this transmission is not pulling. Number one, it's not pulling because there's no fluid in it. The reason there's no fluid in it because there's a leak. And the leak is right here at the cooler, guys. Now, it's very likely that the customer, through no fault of their own, was just regularly driving. Something shot through this grill and punctured this hole in a condenser. What happens when that happens? You lose fluid. In fact, you lose all the fluid on the ground or just in here. Okay, this is a trans cooler. Most cars today utilize some form of a transmission cooler. All right, whether it's external or it's built inside of something like this, the condenser. Some of the other models, the condenser or the cooler is built inside the condenser or even the radiator. So it depends on the application you're dealing with. But I have to replace this because I got a hole in this. So it has nothing to do with Chrysler, GM, Ford, Mazda, none of the car makers. It's just something that happens. What kills me is sometimes mechanics be fussing about. Never mind, that's a whole nother video. But this looks fairly easy, guys. Like I say, it's right here. Bolt holding it right here. Look like a nice little 10mm. Bzz, 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 come off. There's no sense in me recording this. Now the only problem you may have is taking the lines off right here, which is still easy, but we'll go through the motions as I got a little time left. So let me get this replaced. Let's get it. Alrighty guys, y'all can see I have the new transmission cooler on the car hooked up. Alright, remember I did a transmission service, went in with ATF plus 4, so I got it semi-full. I have to drive it first. I have to start it up and let all the coolant, transmission fluid circulate, and then check the fluid, go driving and things like that. But y'all look down now, this don't sit too well with me. Okay, I am very overprotective of my image. I do not want all the excess fluid that's from the leak showing up and leaking on her garage floor. So before I put this grill on, I'm gonna go steam clean this thing, guys. Yes.
Johnny Ray, hand me an old battery so I ain't gotta come back.
It's on the car, man.
Oh, you know you got an old battery.
I ain't got now. I don't know what to tell you.
Alright.
Yeah, it's on the car. Let me check. You can have the old one. Let me take it off first.
You're supposed to keep an old one, that way we just switch it.
Oh. I got you, man.
Yep.
Well, yes, here's the old one. Like I say, something must have punctured it. Road debris. I don't know. Maybe they should have some kind of shield. Some kind of, cause y'all see that? That's open straight up to any kind of debris. Alright, so I'm not gonna stall this yet until I clean it all up, guys. Gotta protect my image. Then I'm gonna go drive it, and then that should be a wrap, guys. No more leak. Transmission should be shipped in. And that's about it, y'all. Stay tuned. I might well be reading the whole video.
We in here?